Hi everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today I'm going to be reacting to the final trailer for Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, which is going to be in theaters May 2nd. I hope you guys are excited about this movie as much as I am. I really am excited a lot more because of the fact that this is, honestly, even though that a lot of people, well, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but even though that there were people who did not like Captain America Brave New World, I was one of the individuals who ended up loving it. And I honestly am excited for Thunderbolts, and I want this to be a huge surprise to me. I want this to be a complete shock for me. I just want it to be a shocking movie. I want it to blow my mind. I want it to do something impossible. I want it to be pretty amazing. That's what all I'm wanting for it to be. And I think that it is. I really, really feel like it's going to be amazing. I really feel like it is. I'm not gonna have any biased opinions about it saying it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be terrible, it's gonna be good. But honestly, I really want it to be successful, and I'm going to think that it's going to be successful. So let's go ahead and dive right into the final trailer, and I'll give you my thoughts on it, and then let's take it from there. So without further ado, let's get right into the trailer reaction right now.
Elena, being a hero, there is no higher calling. Your sister understood.
Oh, Natasha!
I should have come back for you.
No. That's just a fairy tale.
Oh, no. Oh! Uh-oh.
I was in high school when the Avengers came. Kinda strange that it's all over now. No one's coming to save the day.
I think we are. We can be the ones that are coming.
But you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Look, I've been where you are. The past doesn't go away. So you can either live with it forever, or you can do something about it.
I like that line.
I am a void.
I love the music choice too.
Unleashed.
Whoa!
You can't outrun the emptiness.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
We all have things that we regret.
But I have so many.
Elena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Ooh! Okay!
No one can. But we can find a way. Together.
Oh!
Marvel Studios Thunderbolts.
All right. You know what? That gave me chills, man. That gave me chills. Honestly, I am so ready. Let's go ahead and dive right into a little bit of a discussion before we end the video. All right, that was the final trailer for Thunderbolts, and honestly, I am very excited to see where this goes, and I am really excited to see about how much of a turn this is going to be. And I'm looking at the ratio. 97.7% of people love this trailer so far, with 47,981 likes and 1,107 dislikes. I'm part of the 97.7% who love it. I am excited to see the emotional depth that we're going to get out of these characters, because honestly, Yelena's right. They've all done some bad things in their lives. I mean, look at, Yelena worked for Valentina, and look at how that ended up going. That was one of the things, it's set up for her to go after Clint with Yelena, Yelena believing that Clint was the one that killed Natasha. look at Ghost. I mean, Ava Starr. I mean, she went through, having to go through experiments and trying to fix the whole thing with the particle phasing, and that ended up being a big thing that, it was either going to be her life or Janet Van Dyne's life. And then look at Dreykov's daughter. I forgot her name. She was mind controlled by her own dad, and Natasha had to go and deal with that, and she had to do what she could to take care of business until, to try to snap her out of it, for her taskmaster. And then, with John Walker, he's had an interesting story. I mean, honestly, it was a guy that he's a decorated soldier, where he's done a lot of accomplishments and being in the army, and then, he felt like he was being intimidated because of the fact that he wants to be like Captain America. He wanted to be Captain America. He wanted to be able to prove to the world that he could be the next Captain America. And then, he ended up messing it all up, and now Captain America, it's Sam Wilson, and now John Walker has to live with that. And now with him as U.S. agent, he's working under Valentina, but I feel like this is going to be like his redemptive arc. I feel like this is going to be his definitive redemptive arc. I think he is going to become a likable character. I have a weird feeling that he's going to be a likable character, because Wyatt Russell did a great job at playing John Walker and making him an unlikable jerk. Like, he was such an unlikable jerk in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, I did not like him at all. But I think Wyatt Russell as an actor is amazing. I have to see him in Monarch. I really have to see the Monarch series. I definitely want to do the Monsterverse series as reactions on here. I think that would be pretty awesome, especially because I think that I remember that my grandma and I were starting the Monsterverse series, or at least the movie series or the franchise, and we never finished it. So I'm going to finish it for her, and I'm going to do reactions of it for her. So we did Godzilla, we did Kong Skull Island, we did Godzilla King of the Monsters. Those ones I have seen, but I've never seen Godzilla vs. Kong. I've never seen Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire, and I have not seen Monarch, and I have not seen Skull Island. So that's going to be saved for the channel. I'm super excited. I really am excited about it. And then on top of it, going back to past. I mean, Red Guardian. I mean, he's done some stuff too. Like, he if I remember correctly, he put his daughters through a really tough time. And, especially because he was, an undercover Russian agent. And then all of them had to move, and then they had to go through all of this panicky chaos. And, he was on missions that he wasn't proud of. And Bucky, of course, is the biggest one out of them all because of how, he was Steve Rogers' best friend, to the point where he ended up, when he fell off the train in World War II, he got captured by Hydra, used him as a weapon, got brainwashed, and even killed Tony Stark's dad, Howard Stark, and then it all became this huge thing. And then with the whole Sokovia Accords, with the domestic terror attack during when Hydra was inside a shield during the events of the Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and then to Captain America: Civil War, and then him becoming a redemptive hero in Infinity War and an Endgame, and then trying to move forward with the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, and then of course with him being now a congressman, as revealed in Captain America: Brave New World. And then now we're here, and we're going to find out from everyone where everybody's been up to and what kind of stories are going to be expanding on. And honestly, I think Thunderbolts is going to be a huge surprise, especially because I feel like this is the underdog story that I think that we need, because there's already a lot of underdog stories. Like, I think Ant-Man was an underdog story. It definitely was an underdog story. I feel like even Spider-Man was an underdog story, especially because you would think because he's so popular, but he honestly is a hero that I think that He is an underdog. He literally is an underdog. And we have Hawkeye, another underdog story. We these shows like Miss Marvel, even She-Hulk, even Moon Knight. All of these ones are underdog stories compared to Avengers. To the Avengers, it's a big deal. But like the big four, Captain America, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, and Thor. They're the big four. If you want to include not Falcon. If you want to include Hawkeye, and you want to include Black Widow, they have their own projects. All 6 of them have their own projects, and I'm so happy that they did. But we got to give it to the underdogs. I mean, we have, you have Bucky, you have Yelena, you have Red Guardian, you have U.S. Agent, you have Taskmaster, and you have Ghost. And there's a lot of things that can come from this. And honestly, I am super excited to see these characters come together. And then on top of it, we're having Sentry, which is a big deal. Sentry, which is now going to be a part of Avengers Doomsday. That's going to be another big deal. I'm glad that we're getting Julia Louis-Dreyfus back as Countess Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Yeah, that's actually her name, if I remember correctly. And I can't believe that we're going to be possibly getting Rachel Weisz back as her character, as Natasha and Yelena's mom, and then Lawrence Fishburne possibly as Bill Foster. The one that I'm really, really excited for and hoping that this is going to be the case is Harrison Ford to reprise his role as Thunderbolt Ross. I would hope so, but I mean, who knows? There's reports saying that he is in it. There's reports who are saying that he isn't in it. But honestly, I'm going to leave it open-ended. I'm going to leave it open-minded. And I just want a good experience. I'm going to see this in 4DX 3D with my friends. And I'm so excited about it. So if you guys have not gotten your tickets yet for Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, please get it now. I will have a link in the description. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to the final trailer for Marvel Studios Thunderbolts in theaters May 2nd. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, I got Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, aka X, and my Discord server. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next videos. Bye, guys.